This is a brilliant question from Zone. Hey Zone. Zone says, hey Lucy, I'm just curious on whether or not manifestation overload is a thing, like using scripting while also visualizing, and on top of that using subliminals, getting crystals, affirmations, like using a bunch of methods at once is what I'm saying here. Does that hinder your desires manifesting in any way? Fantastic question. And my answer is no, but maybe. And I will explain why. So the first part of my answer is no. That doesn't necessarily mean it's hindering your desires in any way. So let me unpack the no, and then I will unpack the but maybe in a moment. If you have a scripting letter and you're also visualizing it, visualizing the things that you want, if you're also using subliminals, using crystals, I love crystals, and speaking affirmations, like I actually do all of those things on a day-to-day basis, and I freaking love all of them. I do them because I love them. I do them because they are different tools in my toolkit to help me at any time of day to get clearer on what I want, to get clearer on the feeling of already having it, and to reprogram my subconscious mind that is my reality and I'm already there. So I don't think there's anything wrong with a nice healthy cocktail of these different techniques. But here comes the but and the maybe. If you are swamping yourself, as you've put it, overloading yourself with all these different techniques, and you're doing it because you don't believe that any one of these techniques is actually going to be powerful enough to bring you what you want, because maybe there's some underlying belief that you don't think it's gonna happen, then it's all futile. If you're approaching any of the manifestation techniques, even if you were just doing visualization, or if you did the whole shebang and shaboodle, right? If you approach any of them feeling that this isn't gonna work, this isn't good enough, what if it never happens for me? You know, people like me never really get these things, or I want it really, really, really badly and it's going to be really, really, really hard. So maybe if I do all of this stuff really, really, really well, then maybe I might just possibly one day maybe get there. Let's just approach the whole thing differently. And I'm not saying that you, Zone, are feeling this way. I'm speaking on behalf of anyone who might be watching this video and they're going, ding, 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 you are ringing some bells for me right now, Lucy. Okay, so if you are one of the people where your alarm bells are ringing here from what I was just saying about why you've become a junkie almost on all of these manifestation techniques, is because you don't believe that any one of them is going to actually take off for you, so you're just desperately scrambling for all of them, then let's change our state for a second, okay? Shake that stinking thinking off. You, my darling, you are a powerful creator of your own reality, and you can decide at any point that manifestation is something that's easy for you. You can decide that these techniques work really fast for you. You can decide that all you need to do is write that scripting letter and read it to yourself with feeling, and then everything just comes true for you. You can decide that. Speak it onto your life now. Pause this video for a second and say to yourself things like, manifestation is so easy for me. I always manifest everything that I do want, all the good things. I don't need to do all of these different techniques because any one of them is gonna work for me. But you know, if I want to, if it makes me happy, I'm totally gonna enjoy visualizing, affirmations, and anything else. So there's no potential of ruining your manifestation because you're doing all of these things. But if you're doing all of these things because you don't think that it's gonna come easily, quickly, or anything like that, then like I said, it's all more about your mindset, your approach, and how you feel about yourself, how you feel about life, and how you feel about manifestation. So life from now on works really well for you. From now on, manifestation is simple and happens amazingly fast for you. Whatever you want, you can have it. Whoever you want to become, you can be it right now. You're that person now. You just embodied them now. It's you, it's your new normal. From that place, when you decide that you're just gonna shift to that reality, you're probably gonna look at your current reality and feel like you've outgrown it. You'll feel like maybe old habits that you had before are just totally not in alignment with who you are now. And so then the next step, I would recommend the next step for you, start to live in this new version and write this down if you want to. What is this new version? What are the new rules for this new version of you? Ooh, here we go. What are the new rules for this version of you? From now on, this version of you manifests things really easily. Doesn't matter when, doesn't matter, like, don't get into that, but what if it doesn't? Like, just, that's no longer the case, okay? From now on, this version of you, I'm already thinking that just having this conversation, I'm like, there are things that I could say goodbye to right now in terms of belongings that don't serve me anymore, in terms of old things that I was hanging on to because I was too sentimental, and I really, this version of me no longer needs them in my life. You know, we can constantly level up at any moment. And, you know, maybe this new version of you is better at handling and managing money. Maybe this version of you is more consistent with taking action on their business. Maybe this version of you enjoys eating healthily and enjoys working out and is more consistent at it. Maybe this version of you loves themselves more, looks in the mirror and decides to feel sassy. This version of you now can show up in a completely different way. And when you're embodying that next level version of you, then guess what? Also, everything is going to work out for you in a way that it's never worked out for you before. So I hope you found that useful zone, and I hope anybody else found that useful too. If you did, let me know in the comments, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. If you're interested in partnering with me in my wellness business, you can apply to join the team below. And my members area will be launched extremely soon, if not already, depending on when you're watching this. And if you're one of the first people to become a member of my members only area, you will be getting a special gift. So make sure to check that out in the description below if it's live already, to find out more information about how you can join the members area and what kind of gifts and goodies and bonuses and extras and online courses and guest teachers and everything will be available when you become a member. Thank you for watching. I hope this brought you value, and until next time, bye.